Welcome, it's denome. This is going to be another quick video just to let you know what's going on in the markets from my perspective. Again, this is not the end all be all of all information. This is just my opinion on what's going on. So in my last video I said that Bitcoin will likely go down because we are still in this in this bearish formation. So until we break out of this bearish formation, I tend to be a little bit more bearish than bullish, and because the macroeconomic situation has still not resolved. So the situation in Europe continues to go worse as the winter is coming. The electricity prices are just causing havoc in Europe right now, as well as the hawkishness of the Federal Reserve continues to increase interest rates and continue to do the quantitative tightening. So not any kind of loose monetary policy. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to show from the chart is that if you take a look at the yellow trend line here, it looks like if we go to the 4-hour chart here, you can see that we are making these lower highs now. And this is basically the same pattern we had previously during April to May. So for about a month, we were in this downward price action. And then on the third touch, we've had a massive move to the downside. So if that were to repeat, this might actually be the time when we will see the next massive move to the downside. So I'm just gonna briefly warn you that what happened here might repeat now. So just wanted to point that out. Another interesting thing that's coming in September is on September 15th. I marked it here. This is when Ethereum 2.0 will merge from proof of work to proof of stake. And after that merge, there will be two separate chains. There will be the Ethereum proof of work chain, and there will be a Ethereum proof of stake chain. And both will have the same exact tokens, except all the tokens that you will have on the proof of work chain will be worthless, except maybe Ethereum. Everything else will have value on the proof of stake chain. So if you have Ethereum on the if you have Ethereum and that will be hard forked into two different coins, you can simply sell all of your ETH immediately and maybe get some amount of money back. But I don't expect it to have a lot of value for a long time. Bots will just probably sell everything once the merge actually happens. And to be honest, these kind of situations usually are bearish, especially because Ethereum 2.0 merge doesn't immediately mean anything. So there will not be more transactions that it can handle. There will not be more speed it can process. There's no improvements yet. They will come on the later updates. This is simply a hard fork from the proof of work to proof of stake, and that will happen on 15th. So I think that could be I don't know, that's 15 more days. So could be well, it could be a bounce even if we have a move to the downside already, but that's basically the deadline. So after 2 weeks, I'm expecting some kind of a sell-off when the market wants to sell the news, basically. And another interesting thing that I saw here was if we take a look at the Ethereum chart compared to the Bitcoin chart. Sorry about that. Let me go here. Let's take these away. So an interesting phenomena here is that Ethereum actually respected this line much better than Bitcoin. So it looks like right now Ethereum seems to be the market leader compared to Bitcoin. Sometimes they flip back and forth depending on what's hot and what's not hot, but right now it seems that Ethereum is the market leader. So if Ethereum would have a dump, that will basically most likely cause a sell-off for Bitcoin as well. And right now we don't have any bullish divergences here on the daily chart on Ethereum or on Bitcoin. So like if we take a look at this one, this is basically the same exact formation here. that is now repeating. So I don't know, 2 more weeks, small moves to the downside. Bitcoin will probably hang on about the 19-20k range or to 19-21k range for the next 2 weeks, and then we might see the sell-off. Could be the last sell-off actually. So what my plan here right now is not this one. My plan basically is that I bought more Bitcoin here at 21k, because I could be wrong, you know. Price could start trending upwards, but what I'm really expecting is just for the price to go lower. Because if we actually take a look at the 4 hour, here we actually do have a bullish divergence, but because this bullish divergence is not happening on the daily chart, and that makes me discount this bullish divergence. But this volume, basically there's no volume at all on these trades. So most people, in my opinion, are still waiting on the sidelines. They're just hanging on, seeing what's going on, and the buyers are just not coming into the market right now. You can see some nice engulfing candles here, but these engulfing candles have basically no volume at all, so I cannot take these into consideration right now. And we still haven't broken this descending trend line now. And to be honest, I'm not expecting it to break. But if it breaks, then the situation again is different. So we'll just have to continue monitoring. But honestly, I'm not expecting any massive moves to the upside for the time being. But this is exactly the time when the people who are making long-term bets are placing their bets. So this is accumulation right now, and we can see it if we take a look at the Bitcoin amount on exchange reserves. Bitcoin is just taken out of the exchanges into private wallets. So this basically indicates that we are in an accumulation phase. So when we finally break out of this one, I'm expecting the next bull run to be quite good. But we will need a catalyst for the next bull run. I would expect prices to start trending upwards maybe in February or March next year, after the winter craziness has gone past, and people no longer worry about like everybody knows the next winter is going to be the toughest winter in regards to electricity prices and so on, because the governments will most likely be better prepared for the winter after next winter. So anyway, when the worst has passed, that's when I'm expecting the prices to start trending upwards. So when the doomsday did not come, people are still alive in February, March, that's when I would expect some like clear trend reversal. But for now, it is what it is. I would accumulate even at these prices. Like the price could go all the way down to like 12k, or I don't know, maybe even 10k sounds a little bit too much. 14k is basically what I would expect to be the absolute bottom. But who knows really. Anyway, if you get it at 20k and it's 100k in 5 years, if you're okay for that trade, then this might be a good time to accumulate. So I personally not trading at the moment. I'm just accumulating for the long term and just trying to weather out the next winter, and then start doing something a little bit riskier once again. Anyway, that's it for this update. Let me know if you liked it, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.